Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. This is chapter 10, and in the last chapter we did a pretty long map, although granted it was really only long because I kind of made it long. I kept trying to do things in a very specific way, and it kind of made things take way longer than they should have. But yeah, it was Gallia, that's the name of the chapter, and basically we're supposed to just capture a certain area, like near the boss, or right where the boss is standing. But I wanted to get these two items from these houses, and the pirates that came to destroy the houses caused a lot of trouble, and well, yeah, it took a long time. But hopefully we won't have as many problems today, so yeah. Anyway, I don't want to go too much into a plot synopsis as to what happened in the last chapter because now that I think about it, if you guys really wanted to see what happened in the chapter, you could either go to that video or, just look it up. Although I'm pretty sure most people watching a Fire Emblem Path of Radiance video probably already played the game, so I don't really need to get into that. So yeah, without further ado, let's go and get into chapter 10. Chapter 10, Prisoner Release. Hey Ike, I heard you're leaving. Going to Benyon, eh? Hello, Ranulph. I was hoping I'd see you. I wanted to thank you for everything you've done. I'm glad to have had the chance before I leave. Well, aren't you the dutiful one? Hey, that reminds me. You were born here in Gallia, right? I knew there was something odd about you. You're awfully friendly for a Bayork, you know? Oh, you might not know, but a Bayork is what... Oh, I know what it means. It's what you call us humans, right? Oh, you knew that, did you? Well, then let me tell you something else. When we use the word human, we mean it much in the same way you Bayork do when you call us subhuman. Really? It's an insult to be called human? I'm glad you told me. I never would have guessed. I should warn you, if you run across any Lagoos who call you that, be careful. They are no friend of yours. Got it. Thanks. I won't forget. But I've digressed long enough. Let me explain why I'm here. Huh? Princess Alencia, may I have a moment of your time? Uh, yes, of course. The king asks that I give you this. Please accept it as a gift. What? May I ask? Within that leather pouch is 20,000 gold pieces. They are currency, of course. Oh, I truly appreciate this generous offer, but a gift of this magnitude is not something I can accept. King Canicus has done so much more than necessary already. The king is ashamed that he cannot do more at this time, sorry, that's not what he said. The king is ashamed that he cannot, at this time, provide any personal support. Please, will you accept his apology and acknowledge his desire to aid you? But... No? Well, let's try this. Yes? You accept the king's gift. Then, as payment for conducting you safely to Gallia, you hand it over to Ike. Um... Come on, Randolph, you can't expect her to accept this. And it's an outrageous fee, no matter how you look at it. Ugh. 20,000 gold for the life of a princess? Perfectly reasonable. In fact, it borders on insulting. Consider how you've suffered, the lives you've lost. 10, no, 100 times this amount would not be unreasonable. I... I have reconsidered. I will accept the king's kindness. In turn, I will present it to my Lord Ike. You will accept it, will you not? I will, thank you. No, my Lord Ike. Oh god, I gotta really work on my reading. No, my Lord Ike, it is I who must thank you. You got 20,000 gold. Well now, that's settled, let's move on. Unfortunately, we don't have any ships here in Gallia. If you are to find a ship that will take you to Benyon, you must return to occupied Crimea. If there's no other way, then we'll just have to risk it. No matter how cautiously you proceed, you're certain to run into Dan forces. Keep that in mind. I understand. It's too bad we're so short on soldiers. Still, there's not much we can do about that now. However, I will review our supplies carefully before we depart. Man, the music is really loud. I hope you guys can hear me over this. Otherwise, oops. Anyway, in regard to your personal problems, the king has decided to lend you what aid he can. Leth, Mordecai, I will join you. Mordecai? And Leth? Both of you? Are you sure? None of the others could stand the idea of traveling with humans. Ah, she's using that word a lot, huh? That slur. I myself tremble with loathing at the thought of going to Benyon, but when the king gives an order, obedience is the only option. That may be, but having witnessed the combat prowess of the Gallians for myself, I know how fortunate we are. We will not fail you. I have no intention of becoming friends. Do not forget that, and stay out of my way. Haha, you must forgive Leth. Her tongue cuts as deep as her claws do. Well, I will return at once. I will return once I've reported to the king. While I'm gone, please finish your preparations for departure. Very well. Wow. I feel like the first 3 or 4 videos I was doing alright with reading, but for some reason I'm really falling off all of a sudden. I don't know, maybe it's now because I'm doing this trend where I'm making these videos when I'm really tired, like right when I wake up or right when I go to sleep. I don't know. I'll try to do my best, but I can't guarantee any good results. Ike, here's a summary of our last battle. Okay, sorry, I got a message. I just wanted to see. For a second, one of my friends just called me on Discord right now for like 1 second. I guess it must have been like a butt dial or something, but um, whatever. All right, I'll respond to that later. Anyway, 21,450 gold. That definitely helps out a lot because like last time I think I mentioned I couldn't really afford too many weapons. So yeah, it's definitely a relief to have some now. As a matter of fact, yeah, if you take away the 20,000 that we got just now, we would have only had 1,450, which is probably enough to buy like 2 weapons, maybe one. Well, probably 2 if they're like iron weapons. But yeah, that helps out a lot. And yeah, MVP was soaring this time. And now we got new allies: Leth, Mordecai, Mist, Rolf, and Marcia. So not too bad. There were no casualties and no one suffered permanent injury. We fought excellently. That is all I have to report, if you'll excuse me. Alright. So now that we're at the base, you know what time it is. It's time for base conversations. Let's do soldier. You there, Beork. What do you think you're doing? I was trying to get back to my room, but I've lost my way. Can you tell me which way I need to go? It's this way. Follow me. Hey! Not so close. Walk behind me. What? Pardon me. The king has ordered us to treat Beork with kindness, but it will take some time. It is difficult to fight that instinct. Perhaps some memory of the slavery our forefathers suffered at Beork hands flows in our blood. I understand. I'll keep my distance. Oh my god. Very well, let's go. Alright. Like I said, I'm not trying to mess up, but oof. Man, I don't know why, particularly for me, it seems to be hard. No one else seems to struggle with this. Why is this so freaking hard for me? Oh well. And now, so we put this guy right here, and this dealy bobber goes there, and we're finished. Packing, huh? Want some help? Do I want some? You're a hoot, handsome. I'm already done. You're more skillful at this than I would have imagined. Or is it that Mist is woefully inept? Oh, the Benyon Pegasus Knights were always moving around, so I learned to pack quickly. They used to train us on that all the time. Go here, pack this. Fun stuff. Is that so? I can see that you have a strong sense of duty. Putting the Benyon Pegasus Knights to join us must seem... What are you saying? I'm a burden now? No. I'm very grateful that you're here. As I told you before, we're short on personnel. Oh, good then, and I'm happy to be here. Um, say Ike, you don't need to worry about me quitting the Benyon service. My decision wasn't based solely on my desire to repay you. You had other reasons? Yes, I'm also searching for my missing brother. He may be a dolt and a scoundrel, but he's all the family I have in this world. Remember when you found me? We were fighting the pirates? Well, I was trying to track him down. But every time I go looking for him, I end up in some dangerous situation with ugly boat monkeys trying to kill me. So that's why you decided to join us, is it? I can understand that. So, are you sorry you asked? Not at all. The important thing is finding your brother as quickly as possible, right? That's the plan. Alright, and left. You seem depressed. Look who I'm trapped with. Of course I'm depressed. And keep your worthless observations to yourself. All of you are so slow. I can't believe you're still not ready. Sorry about that. If we were like you and didn't need to carry anything, it would be easier, but we have weapons and things to get ready. Weapons of steel are a human weakness. Without them, you cannot fight properly. But, Leth, you're carrying around a dagger, aren't you? In that scabbard on your leg? This is not for fighting. Well then, what's it for? I use it to remove small bones from meat. I can also cut fruit in bite-sized pieces. Has proven quite useful. What? If you got something to say, spit it out. You despise Beork, but you don't mind Beork-crafted tools? If something's good, it's good. Denying something's obvious worth out of petty spite is foolish. It's not that I do not despise everything Beork. If every Beork could get along with us as well as you do, I'm certain... Leth? This is a ridiculous conversation. I'm leaving now. Alright. There we go. And, any new supports? Not really any that I'm interested in. Mist and Rolf, yeah, screw that. I'm not doing that. I'm not having Rolf out, like, ever, so... I'm not gonna do those conversations. But, yep, it's time to, manage my inventory and all that, so, yep. Alright, I'll go ahead and cut the video. And yeah, I'll be back right after I finish this inventory, and I guess I can also respond to my friend that tried to accidentally Discord call me and then sent me like 3 messages afterwards. But yeah, alright, I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, I'm back, and yeah, just to kind of briefly summarize the things I did. I decided to give Ike the Armor Slayer, and I put the Regal Sword back because there's only 8 more uses on the Regal Sword, and aren't really any cavalry units in this map, as far as I know, if I'm remembering it correctly. But there are some armor units, so I still thought it would be a good idea to take an armor effective weapon, just in case. And yeah, I had to buy a new axe for Titania. Then I just didn't really change much. I think the only thing else I did was adjust some of the vulneraries, so I gave Boyd a new vulnerary, and I moved some around. Like now Mist and Rolf don't have their vulneraries. I gave them to Leth and Mordecai because I figured I was going to use them this chapter. Oh yeah, I also gave Marcia an Iron Lance, and I also gave Marcia and Mist some experience. So like now Mist is level 6. And Marcia's level 10. I just gave Marcia enough to get to level 10, and then the rest I gave to Mist. So, yeah. She actually got some good level ups now. So she's able to wield the javelin as well as the iron lance, which interestingly enough is lighter than the javelin. I thought it was going to be the other way around. But yeah, she's able to wield the javelin now with no speed penalties because now she has 12 strength instead of well, what she had before. So yeah, now this thing only weighs 11. So she's strong enough to throw it around with no penalties. And yeah, she also has 13 speed, so she's getting pretty good. So yeah, can't wait to use her. And yeah, I think that's about all I need to really show. Pretty much just moved vulneraries around and gave some items that to the people that needed. I don't really think I made any different adjustments other than the ones I showed. So, all right, with that, let's get going. After his father's death places the mantle of leadership on his young shoulders, Ike agrees to continue as Elincia's escort. The company heads now for the Benyon Empire, the oldest and largest nation on the continent of Tellius. As Crimea is a former fiefdom of Benyon, the princess turns to them for succor, much as a scared child returns to a parent. Many in Tellius believe that without Benyon's might and influence, Crimea's reconstruction will be nigh impossible. However, Benyon and Gallia have no diplomatic ties and are further separated by an impassable mountain range. So the company is forced to return to Crimea, where they hope to locate a ship to carry them to Benyon. It's a really long path, holy cow. Accompanied by Ranulf, the warrior who has volunteered to guide them, the company leaves Castle Gallia behind. With heavy hearts and wounded spirits, they begin the long march back to Crimea. Hey Ike, hold up a moment. You know, I was thinking, since this castle is on the way, we should probably stop by. Really? Why? Is there something special about this place? Why, yes, there is. This is Cantius Castle. Danes seized it early on in the war. Now it serves as a camp for prisoners. I even heard there are a number of Crimean retainers being held captive in the dungeon beneath the castle. What? Are you certain? Princess, I'm hurt. Of course my information is reliable. If we can rescue some Crimean soldiers, they might decide to join us. That would be quite the boon, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. I think it's worth the risk. Okay, getting a little slow pan of the place. Lots of prisoners. I guess there are only a few, actually. There's only like 4 or 5. Or nope, 4. The question now is, how do you open these cells and free the prisoners? These cells are certain to be locked, so in order to open them, logic would dictate that the keys would be in possession of the jailer. We've no choice but to steal them. If we're lucky, the guards will have keys as well. In either case, we must move with caution. We don't want to trade blows with the entire castle garrison. Which means we stay close to the walls and avoid being seen or heard, right? Alright then. Our first priority is to get our hands on the cell keys. Hey, you there! I have business with Sir Grail. Where is he? You're sorely lacking in social etiquette, aren't you? State your business. I'll speak with Sir Grail and Sir Grail alone. Now take me to him. What you ask is impossible. Commander Grail is dead. Well, that is a problem. Just who are you anyway? Call me Volk. Sir Grail hired me. I'm in intelligence. My father hired you? You're Sir Grail's son, correct? You'll do. Sir Grail hired me to investigate something. You pay my price, and I'll give you my report. Deal? How much? 50,000. That's a bit steep, and worth every penny. I don't have that much. Give me some time. So you're willing to pay? My father hired you. He must have had a good reason. You sure, Commander? We have no way of knowing if he's telling the truth. We'll know when we see the contents of that report. Until then, let's have him travel with us. So that's your plan, eh? Listen, you get the report when I get paid, and I'm not waiting around till then. I'll keep my information for the time being. Call me when you've got the gold. Stop into any tavern along your way. Tell the barkeep you're in need of a fireman. You'll see me within an hour. Hold a moment. Intelligence. You said you were in intelligence, right? Is information the only thing you sell? Oops. Come out with it. What are you asking? Locks. Can you open locks? Sure. 50 gold per lock. You're gonna have him open the cell doors? Is that wise? We've only just met him. There's no telling if we can trust him. Yes, higher. Oh, maybe I should have done seek advice so you guys can see the extra dialogue. But oh well, I probably would have butchered it anyway. Volk, will you help us break into these cells? As long as I get paid, I've got no complaint. Titania, objections? I told you before, didn't I? You're the commander. If you decide on a course of action, I will but follow. Alright. Righto, I'm off. Good luck and all that. Wait, what? You're not gonna help us here? As much as I would like to, I have a job to do. I'll rejoin you when I'm finished. I see. Well, good luck to you then. Yes, and to you as well. Alright. So we got a new unit. We got Volk. And he's pretty handy to have around. In all honesty, he's the best thief in the game. And that's not saying much, I guess, because there's only 2 thieves in the game. But this thief is good because he can actually promote into the next class later. So, yeah, for some reason, they made it so that the other thief in the game is stuck being a thief instead of being able to promote to an assassin like every other Fire Emblem game with every other thief, apparently. It's really annoying, but yeah, Volk is handy, not so much for combat, but he's not meant for that. He's able to steal items, as well as open locks without any keys. The only problem is that the game's not lying. Every time he picks a lock or opens a chest, it'll take 50 gold from your coffers. So yeah, it's not too good. It means if you have him steal just like 4 chests or something like that, or open 4 locks, that's 200 gold. It's a lot of gold. It's not too crazy steep, I guess, now that I think about it. But yeah, you want to keep that in mind. That's probably the only other benefits using the other thief we'll get later on, but personally, there's so few chapters that I actually used Volk on that I think it's worth it. Plus, he's great at stealing things, and I think if he steals an item from an enemy, it doesn't actually cost money, but I'm not sure about that. I don't remember. I'll have to check that later. But yeah, alright, so Chapter 10, we're probably not going to want to have Mia, Riz. Well, maybe I'll have Riz. But for sure, we're going to want characters with a lot of movement, so that means, yeah, actually, we're going to have to get rid of the 2 mages for now. And I'll replace them with Leth and Mordecai, because they can move around pretty fast. Although Soren is pretty useful, I won't doubt that. I just don't think it's enough to really, it's not like, actually he will be useful, I don't know. I only really need 1 of Leth and Mordecai, but I'd like to have both. I'll keep them both for now. I'll just do Soren in the next chapter. But yeah, those will be my units. We just reposition them now. A Volk over here. And Titania here. Boyd, right? Maybe I can replace Boyd with someone. Nah, he's probably my best bet right now. Alright. Well, I'll keep this formation, sorta. Here, I'll move Oscar over here, too. So yeah, you remember in the conversation that Ike was making his plan to not get seen by the guards, and that is a sort of side objective that you could do. The range, the combat range of the guards is their sight, and if you're within this orange highlighted area, then you'll be caught by the guards, and bunch of guards will show up and you'll have to fight your way out. Although apparently that doesn't happen if you fight any of these three, so yeah. Now, doing this where you avoid these guys and, you know, escape, that'll get you a lot of bonus experience, but it's a super mega pain in the ass because these guys move in such a way where you can only get a few people to run away at a time. And they need to be like, you know, like Mordecai and Leth, or they'd be basically to have like 8 movement, like Oscar, like at least 8 movement. These guys get 9, I'm pretty sure, when they transform. But yeah, it's very annoying. So personally, I think it's actually just more worth it to just fight them all, because it can take like, I don't know, maybe I don't know how to do it like optimally, but every time I try to get that bonus experience objective, it always takes me like over 50 turns to do, which is absolutely insane. So yeah, I lose out on a lot of bonus experience in terms of the turn count anyway, so I don't really know if it's worth it. And from what I heard on this chapter, the amount of combat experience you'll gain is about the same as a bonus experience. And now that I think about it, I only chose Leth and Mordecai out of habit, but I don't really need him that much. So I guess I will have Ilyana and Soren. Actually, no, I'll have Mist. Because, yeah, if I'm just going to fight, then I guess I don't really need mobility as much anymore. But I do have to worry now about Mist's safety. But, yeah, I guess I should have her out because instead of Ilyana. Because I would like to have 2 healers if I'm going to be doing the combat. But, yeah. Alright, well, hopefully this works out well for us, and I don't have to restart. And one last thing, I guess, for this map, you're going to want to have Oscar on your team as well, because there's a character that we can recruit here that requires you to have Oscar talk to him, so, yeah. Alright. So let's go ahead and just get started, alright? Let's go ahead and take this guy out. This guy will drop a door key, so that's cool. And there we go, he's dead. Enemy soldiers! You got a door key! Commander Danamil, the castle's defenses have been breached. What are your orders, sir? What fortunate timing. We're starting to run low on prisoners. Do try to capture them alive. I won't have you robbing me of my fun. As you command, sir. And look at that. Lots of guys come out to try to get us. But they won't be a problem for us. We've been spotted. There's nothing left to do but fight. Well... yeah, so, yeah, these guys do catch you pretty fast, but don't worry much about it. They're not gonna really be that much of a bother. But yeah, I'm gonna have Marcia and Oscar out here, and let me just make sure that Wrist and Mist can get into safety. There we go. I'll put Soren here. Wait. How far can Boyd go? Okay, good. Boyd can still make it. Alright, now Soren, I'll have him here. And then Oscar will just kind of stand here. No, I'll have him stand here. And then IQ just kind of like move, I guess. But yeah, I guess since I got that door key, I don't need to use Volk to open these doors. So yeah, we'll still want Volk because there's some chest keys that he can open up, or some chests that he can open up, which is nice. But yeah, ooh, look at that. A lot of them are trying to gang up on us. But yeah, getting caught by the guards will trigger this, and it can be annoying if you're trying to do the bonus experience route, but at least like I was kind of already committed, so it's not so bad anymore. But anyway, it looks like we got more dialogue. Uh, Tell me something, will you? What's gonna happen to us? Those dying soldiers took my friends away, and they didn't never come back. Oh, what do they do to them? Oh, something bad happened, I just know it. Quiet, fool. Keep your cowardly mutterings to yourself. It matters not what vile torture they demise. A true knight of Crimea is bold, steadfast, and strong. I care not if they pull out my nails with tongs, or insert pins into the soft flesh of my underbelly, or yank. Stop it! I can't bear torture. I'm not a professional soldier. I'm just part of the militia. Oh, I can't believe I left my family behind for this. Will I ever see them again? Oh, I want to go home. Curses. If I only had a weapon of some sort. Help will come. I will not give up. Alright. And yeah, in case you're wondering why I'm doing that little southern-ish accent for those two, it's because they are supposed to have that accent. They're like country farmer folk. So yeah, they that's just actually how they talk. All right, let's go ahead and take these guys out. But anyway, I feel like I was saying something before. Oh yeah, about how Volk, you should have like some keys or with you. You'll still need him. These guys, I believe they all drop some door keys. Well, all the watch guys drop door keys. Oh no, this guy drops chest keys. Well, that's handy. But as you can see, he drops only 2. And there are 3 more that you would need. So you still want to have Volk. But, yeah. Let's see. Dang, I can't reach this guy. Dang it, I hate to do this, but alright, I'm gonna have to kill him with Ike. Or at the least, stop him with Ike. Now, Volk has an interesting skill. It's called Shade, and it causes enemies to attack other people first, other units. If you recall, Shinon had a skill called Provoke, which would make enemies target him first. Well, Shade is like the exact opposite. It makes it so that enemies will want to prioritize everyone but that unit. Supposedly. Of course, it doesn't always work out the way as it was intended, but yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we should barely make it back. There we go. I want to take out this archer because archers make me uncomfortable when I'm using Marcia. So yeah, there we go. And we should barely make it back. But yeah, so I'm going to put him here. Now, Shade doesn't always seem to work. Like, if you put Shade on Riss, but he's got like 5 HP, it seems like the other guys will still try to prioritize him. But I think if I position Volk like this and Ike like this, they'll go for Ike because he's a sword unit. Either that or they'll go for Boyd, but I'm pretty sure they're going to go for Ike because he's a sword unit. Or maybe this guy will just run away and try to steal a vulnerary from someone, but I don't know if they need... Yeah, they don't have a vulnerary, so he can't do that. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so he won't reach Titania, or he won't reach Mist at any point, so yeah. Actually, I'm gonna leave Titania here just so that she doesn't steal any kills. Because now I think about it, Boyd and Oscar are still a little bit behind, and I do want them to level up. So I'll try to give as many experience points to Boyd. And yeah, it looks like my little gambit worked. Nice, got a door key. I got a... whatchamacallit? Volk to avoid taking damage because they went for Ike, or not Ike, they went for Boyd instead. Because if he didn't have skill, I guarantee you they would have gone for him because he's the weaker unit. Youch. They're really trying to get to him. Alright, well, because Titania has the key... Oh, shoot, actually, man, now I'm starting to need the other guys. Alright, well, hopefully we can thin these guys out. Here, I'll take this guy out. Oh, nice. I think I'm gonna have to keep Oscar and Marcia and Soren there, but this is starting to look a little spicy here. I don't know if I like this very much, especially with that mage there. I was kind of hoping I could get away with not having to use Titania, but I will for the mage. Because that guy will be pretty nasty to Boyd. Because Boyd, well, his whole gimmick is that he's got low defense. He's supposed to be like a glass cannon. But one thing he's got even worse than defense is his absolutely garbage resistance. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and use a vulnerary because I don't want Mist in danger. And it looks like she would not have been in danger after all, but better safe than sorry. You know, that's kind of how it goes with Fire Emblem. But, you know, might as well give her some levels, so... Yeah, call it a waste, but heal stabs are pretty easily affordable, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, let's see if we can, I want to be able to take this guy out, so... There we go, stab him. Perfect, level up. Alright. Not bad, not bad. I'd like more strength for Oscar, but I'll take what I can get for now. And this is our strongest weapon. And I love that we can double now with Marcia. It feels good. And yeah, she's not super tanky, but that's why I have Riss here. Thankfully, none of these guys seem to have 2 range other than the archer that we took out, but you know, he's gone now. So yeah, we can have Soren and Riss kind of just hang out in the back and they'll be totally fine. Now, hopefully they still won't go for Volk. I'm still hoping they won't do it. But, like I said, sometimes the shade skill doesn't really work. And it's very annoying, but yeah, that is just kind of how it is. But it looks like we should be fine here. Wow, holy cow, is that just how much damage he did with an iron sword? Or did I actually have the Armor Slayer equipped? Because that was a lot of damage. Or it might just be that these guys don't have as much defense as I thought they would. Not that Titania isn't strong, but I'm surprised she was doing that much damage. Anyway, it looks like, yeah, this is our last opponent to fight. And he's going to be pretty tough for Oscar to handle on his own. So I'm gonna have Soren kind of help out with that. I'll try to have Marcia help too, but this is gonna be awkward actually. I'm gonna have to pull back with Soren. As a matter of fact, I'll have Soren defeat this guy for now. Because the reason why is because Oscar is so low on HP right now that I actually need to have Riss heal him unless I want him to die, you know? I don't want Oscar to die. Again. He already died like twice in this playthrough. I don't need him dying again and again and again. But yeah, this guy's only got 2 speed. We can use the Steel Lance. Yeah, we'll just kind of chip away at his HP. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to have Soren deal with him. Although now that I think about it, he might go for Marcia because Marcia, yeah, Marcia takes a lot of damage. Surprisingly, Marcia seems to do the same amount of damage. Oh, that's right, Marcia is technically stronger. Because yeah, he's only got 9, she's got 12. Dang, Oscar, you're level 12 and you still only have 9 strength? That's pretty weak. But yeah, he does 9 damage. I don't want to go nuts with that. I'll put her there. so that I can have Soren take this spot while Oscar can still get healed. Well, Soren can take either of these two spots so that whichever one gets hit next will get healed by Riss. But yeah. Um, anyway, for now, I'm gonna go ahead and take this guy out. And yeah, what sword did Ike have equipped? I forgot to actually look at that. Here, I'll keep that. Oh, he had the steel sword. No wonder he's doing so much damage. I'll put the iron sword on. I don't want to be wasting durability of that right now. And I really don't have anything. I could have given him an iron axe, but oh well. I just didn't feel like spending the money. Even though I could afford it now, I didn't want to spend the money. I guess I'm just that cheap. But anywho, let's go ahead and see what happens on this turn. So Boyd gets hurt a bit, but not too bad. And my guess is that that other Lance guy that was over there is going to die because he's going to go for Titania. And good job, Marcia, you dodged. Matter of fact, I might just give this level to Marcia. Oh, well, you're an idiot, man. You're going for Ike? Well... Ike might end up killing this guy. I'm genuinely concerned about Ike getting too many levels early on, because now he's stealing XP. So I'm gonna have Ike chill for a bit. I'm gonna have him just not do anything. And you know what? Actually, okay, what level's Boyd? He's level 11. You're level 13. Okay, so yeah, I won't kill with Soren then. And I will take this guy out with Marcia. Bam! Good job, Marcia. So yeah, she's already starting to become a good unit. Granted, I did just give her like 3 levels of bonus experience, so it's gonna be kind of hard for her not to become a good unit. But yeah, she's still not my favorite unit in the game. And you'll find out about that later. Not in this chapter, of course. But you'll find out who my favorite unit in the game is, and I genuinely believe that that unit is the best unit in the game. But you'll just have to see who that is later. Anyway, this guy's probably gonna go for Ike again because Ike is unarmed now, so it's perfect. Ike's not gonna fight back. So yeah. Alright, Boyd, take him out. Hopefully. Okay, good, you did. And we got a chest key, alright. So yeah, you don't need to free this particular guy. But you can, if you want. You don't even need to talk to him, but I'll just do it just for the sake of doing it. You there, we've come to rescue you. Ah. You're not a soldier, are you? Your clothes give you away. I am a pilgrim. My name is Sephiran. You're a monk? Why would they imprison you? I was arrested in a nearby village where I was tending to wounded Crimean knights. I received no trial, but I have nonetheless been kept prisoner in this place ever since. I see. That explains it. We've come here to liberate prisoners of war. You should take this opportunity to escape. You will set me free? It's most gracious of you. If you've no objection, I would ask your name. I am Ike of the Grail Mercenaries. Please, the cell door is open. You should leave while you can. Thank you. Perhaps we will meet again, Ike. And yeah, he doesn't do anything. But interestingly enough, look at Sephiran's stats. They're crazy good. He's got maximum resistance, magic, and skill. Not a lot of strength, but he is a bishop class, so it's not too bad. 32 luck, which is crazy high. Like, you cannot critical hit this guy even with like a killer sword unless you got like... Unless you're like a sword master, which gets the plus 15 crit, so then you'll have like 40 crit. So maybe you'll have 15% chance to crit this guy. But, look here. Also, yeah, he's got S rank in stabs and light weapons. Forgot about that. That's what Lumina does. It lets you use light magic. But his skill is Mantle, and it says greatly decreases the damage done by most attacks. That's kind of putting it softly, because what Mantle actually does is makes him invincible. Yeah, not even joking. Like, this guy cannot take damage. So don't worry if you open up his cell. They could try to kill him, but they won't be able to do anything. So yeah, he is invincible. So I guess that should tell you that he's no ordinary monk. But they don't actually really reveal that until a little bit later in the game. But they kind of drop some hints. I mean, there's the first hint, the fact that he's actually invincible. But we still don't even really know his true identity even until the sequel. Because, yeah, he's hiding something big time. But anywho, let's kind of just move on. Yeah, other phase. So, yeah, you know what? I'll just have Titania, like, ferry Ike over to where he needs to go. Since she's got a door key, I'll just have her unlock the door. And, yeah, I guess we'll have Boyd... Oh, wait, Boyd has the chest keys, right? Oh, no, he's also got a door key. That helps. Alright. So, where's Volk? Oh, he's over here. Alright. And Mist can just kind of go here. I'll have Soren follow Boyd. And now that I think about it, they're getting close to a combat scenario, so I'm going to have them kind of form up. So yeah, what turn is it? Looks like these guys are already chasing us, so... Alright, so if we wanted to, we can actually break doors in this game, which is really nice. Axes they seem to have like a weapon triangle advantage over doors, which I guess makes sense. If I was going to break a wooden door, I would use if I had the choices between a lance, a sword, or an axe to break a door, I would probably use an axe too, so... Yeah, I guess these things count as lances then, in weapon triangle, but I'm not really sure. But yeah, I mean, that uses up durability on your weapons, and the doors probably won't die, and the reason I say they won't die is because, yes, doors have a health bar. So you're attacking the door. And to make things even funnier, in this chapter particularly, there's just something ridiculous that happens. If you remember how when I attacked the guard, he alerted everyone about our presence? Well, apparently the doors are secretly guards themselves, because if you attack the doors, then the door will yell out, "Ah, there's enemies in here," or something like that. Now, of course, the portrait shown will just be the Dan soldier, like the generic soldier portrait. But still, I just find it, like, absolutely ridiculous that is, like, what they do. So yeah, don't break the doors if you're going for the stealth route. But yeah, anyway, we'll go ahead and unlock the door. And yeah, we'll have Mist here. Soren can assist. Matter of fact, we'll have Soren assist from here. And holy cow, Soren almost kills this guy. And I just heard my dog going bananas over something. I don't know what. But he's always going bananas. Yeah, I have a husky now. I think I mentioned that in my last playthrough, but I've had a husky now for just over a year. And, well, I think anyone that knows anything about huskies knows that they are extremely hyper. And this guy, he's only like about 2 years old now. So he's going crazy. Anything that excites him, he starts going, you know, like he starts barking like a maniac. And it kind of drives me nuts because we let him out like early in the morning, and by that I usually mean like either my cousin who's going to school early, my mom who leaves for work, and I usually wake up like usually try to wake up about 2 hours afterwards. Like they leave at like 6, and I wake up like at 8. That dumb dog wakes me up at like 6:30 because then something outside gets him excited, and now he's like barking at something, and yeah, it wakes me up earlier than I'd like to. But yeah, anyway, enough about my dog. He's a good boy. Sometimes he drives me up the walls. But dogs will do that to you. They do things. It's like, why? Why do you do that? Like yesterday, he chewed up my TV remote. My dad was incredibly angry at him, and I think you can understand why. Because that's just not a good behavior that a dog should have. But anywho, looks like we're holding the line here pretty well. Back to the game. Let's have Marcia weaken this guy since, well, she can. Might as well. And oh no, 8 damage. Whatever will I do? Well, now I have an excuse to heal with Riss. And yeah, I think these are worth it. Like, the cost of having to get new staves to replenish their supply. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I think is outweighed by the experience that these guys will get, because right now, Riss and Mist have only one way of gaining experience, and that's through healing. And that doesn't even really give that much experience, it only gives a little bit. So yeah, you're gonna want to try to do that as often as you can. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk to these guys. You're from Crimea, right? Come on, we're here to rescue you. We've opened your cell, now's the time to escape. Ah, it's you! Pardon? I could never forget that squint. Knights of Crimea, 12th Regiment, your name is Oscar. And you're... Wait a moment. You're Kieran, right? That's correct. I am Kieran, the same Kieran who has sworn himself to be your eternal rival. Right. Kieran. So, how have you been? You look good. As always, your manner is listless and inappropriate. It befits one who would call me foe. You were discharged 3 years ago. What are you doing here now? Could it be? You bastard! You've turned your coat and gone over to Dane, haven't you? How despicable. What conspicable, contemptible, despicable behavior, whatever. I can't say these words. Unforgivable! Have you no shame? You were my one true rival. Where's your pride gone? Mercenary, a company I'm attached to, serves under the command of the Princess of Crimea. We came here to free any Crimean prisoners. The Princess of Crimea? You're not part of the Royal Guard. How do you know about the Princess? Well, like I said, the Princess is our employer and... Ah, so that's your scheme, is it? You hope to distinguish yourself by meritorious service and gain the glory that is rightfully mine. Admit it. Look, my duty is... Blast you, curse your name, curse the name of Oscar and all who call him kin. I will never let you surpass me. Princess, I'm coming. Kieran will forever be at your side. Whoa, he's even more excitable than I remember. Hard to believe he's actually a decent knight. And yes, that is actually accurate. He's a pretty decent unit in this game. He's an Axe Cavalier, as we'll see. I think yeah, so he's a Lance Knight, and he's an Axe Knight. And he's pretty good. If you level him up, he's almost on par with Titania. Where did I put Titania, by the way? Oh, over here. Yeah, so he'll almost become on par with Titania if you level him up correctly. So yeah, he's really good. Axes are some of the best types of weapons in the game, so it's really good that he gets them. So yeah. So I guess there's that. Anything else? I'll just leave these guys be. I'll have Volk do something. I suppose I could have tried to have Volk kill this guy. Matter of fact, how much damage will Volk do? I could always take him out with Soren, the guard, if it doesn't work. Oh, yeah, I can totally take him out with Volk. There we go. Might as well give him some levels, right? And I'll have Boyd just get the chest. And let's see, these guys, oh, they have the javelins. 17 attack, 17. And 4 defense. That's kind of, I don't like that. What happens if I put Marcia, like, right here? Probably nothing, like, amazing. So maybe I should get her, like, to move away, but whatever. Alright, let's talk. You're a Crimean soldier, right? Come on, I'm here to rescue you. Seriously? I'm not dreaming again, am I? I'm a mercenary in the employ of Princess Valencia. I'll give you all the details later. For now, we have to move. What? The princess? Oh, happy day. Wait, let me stretch a bit. Oh, sorry. I'm a bit stiff from this hard floor. Cramp, cramp. Oh, for the love of... Come on, this way. Alright, alright. Hold on a second. I don't remember the king having any children. There's no time to explain. Hurry up. Oh, coming. Alright. Braum, he's not really that good. Armor Knights aren't particularly good in this game. And Braum is the worst out of all the Armor Knights in this game. I believe there are 3 of them in the game. And he's not the best. By that I mean he's the worst. So, yeah, I don't know, I like Braum's character. You know, he's just a family man that wants to do best, well, for his family, but as a unit, to, like, use, like, practically, he's not that good. Anyway, I'll have Boyd return to the front line here. Yeah. These guys, are they just not gonna come out? Maybe if I lure them a bit. Maybe if I put a nice defenseless Soren here. That would probably be a bad idea. I'll put Mist here just in case. And Ike. Well, Ike can just kind of like gun it. And as a matter of fact, maybe I should do this just to make things go a little bit faster. Alright. There, we'll put you there. So now we can heal Soren and then heal Boyd if we need. Alright. Well, it looks like they really don't want to come for us, so I guess that means we go to them. Wait, these archers I think are going to come for us though, right? Oh, they have steel bows. And they have chest keys. Oh, but one of them you have to steal. Alright, well, I'll put this guy here. Wait a minute. So this guy's got 6 movement and he's also got 6. Alright, so he's only over there. That's good. And he drops a Master Seal, right? Yeah, he drops it. Alright then, so yeah, I guess I'll have, I'll just have Boyd here. So I don't really have anyone else. Can't counter, unfortunately, but I want Volk to be able to steal that chest key, because if I could save money on having Boyd, or not Boyd, having Volk not pick every lock, then yeah, that'll be favorable compared to, you know, having to spend 50 gold every time he takes to some treasure, so, yeah. Alright, and I'll just move Marcia here, just move everyone up a bit. That's a waste, I'm not going to do that. I mean, I know I said I was going to give them as many levels as I can, but that feels like a little desperate. And there we go, just like I wanted. Alright, so, wow, holy smokes, that was a ton of damage. And, okay, so it looks like we could just steal. Yeah. I think the way stealing works in this game is that if you have more speed than the enemy, then you can steal, but you can only steal things that are not heavier than your strength. So, like, you can also steal unequipped weapons. So, like, if I had, like, a really good thief, then I would be able to steal the steel lance from Danamil here, because it's not his equipped weapon, but I can't steal his steel blade because... I can steal his steel lance, but not his steel blade. The steel blade's equipped, but the steel lance is not, so it's free for the taking. The only problem is that it weighs 13, and our thief has only 12 strength, so he's not able to actually steal the steel lance in this case. But items in the item inventory, like chest keys and whatnot, those ones I wouldn't worry too much about, because those ones don't have weight specified to them. So yeah, you can go ahead and just take them. But yeah, let's go ahead and Let's see. Alright, well first I'll attack with Marcia, and then I'll just have her... Okay, I guess she'll just take him out completely. Alright, and then we'll just have her back off a bit. Alright. Go ahead and heal. Good job, Mist. And yeah, we can have Boyd go in on these armored guys. We have a hammer with him, so might as well use it. There we go. 2 hits would be enough to take the guy out completely. And yeah, let's go ahead and talk to Nephne here. You're a Crimean soldier, right? I've opened your cell. Let's get out of here. Who? You? I'm Ike. I'm with the mercenary company hired by Princess Crimea. I can fill you in on the details later. For the time being, you'll have to just trust me. Very well. And we're good. Alright, and yeah, we'll just have Titania open the chests and get out. Statue fragment, alright. And let me just see. Yeah, there are no other chests or locks to get, so... Yeah, alright. We'll just have Oscar kind of show up. And yeah, we're gonna want Titania to stand in range of Danimil, because she's like the only one right now that could sort of take it, I guess, other than maybe Ike, who has 15 defense right now. So I guess that means he's actually tankier than Titania. So maybe I'll lure the guy in with Ike, and then I'll finish him off with Titania, because she's got the strength to deal with it. If we give her the hammer, especially, because that guy is an armor unit. But yeah, alright. And yeah, he's gonna try to deal with Boyd, but to no avail, or never mind. Weapon level up, alright. What level are we now? We are level B, or B rank, holy cow. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. This is a bit risky because the guy can hit back. But we can't miss with this, so... Better safe than sorry, right? I could have killed him with wind, but fire was the one that worked, so we're doing that. Alright. Well, now I can't really reach Boyd now without putting Mist in imminent danger, so... Should I have him? Oh yeah, I should have him back off, yeah. This Helmeteer here is kind of interesting. Alright, 9. And yeah, well, we can't double him, but you know what? At least we'll be able to run away. Nice thing about using Marcia, so you can just hit and then run. Alright. Go ahead and heal her. Okie doke. Good job. Anyone here need it? I don't think so. Alright. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and employ that strategy I was talking about with Ike, where we lure that guy Danimil in, and then deal with him with Titania. But first, I would like to take care of these guys because they're kind of in the way a bit. We have 12 uses with the hammer. How much damage does he do? 16. Holy cow. Wow, so it's the same either way? Interesting. Oh wait, no, yeah, he does 16, yeah. So we do 12 with fire and 11 with wind. That's not a whole lot. I can try this again. We'll soften him up. And hopefully that'll assist us. Alright. Steel axe. Oh, try the attacks twice. I don't like that. And if I have, wait, I could have, shoot, but I'll have to rescue with, yeah, oh shoot, and he still won't finish the guy off. Alright. Well, he'll take damage, but we can use Oscar. Okay, I guess he didn't take damage. Good job, Soren. So yeah, we'll have Oscar carry him away to safety because chances are Soren will die there. So yeah, let's go ahead and take him and then drop him. Go ahead and heal Mist, or heal Marcia. And Volk is just kind of there, so... And since no one's standing next to him anymore, I could heal with wrist this time. Now I feel a little bit more comfortable having Boyd there deal with the two of them. So yeah, alright. Hopefully we don't miss. It doesn't look like we should, so... Yeah, alright. So now we just have to deal with the Helmeteer. And Boyd should be able to survive pretty comfortably now, so I'm not too worried about him anymore. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and take his hammer. There we go. And I'll go ahead and move to Tiny there so that she doesn't get hit by this guy. And yeah, I'm sure glad that that guy doesn't really want to move, because otherwise, you know, Riss would be screwed right now. And I forgot, because he's standing on the objective, he's passively getting healed 3 HP every turn, so that's why that's happening, in case you're wondering. Okay, let's stand here. I don't like it. I still don't like it. We can have Oscar help out. Whoa! Almost had him run away. Alright, we'll do a pitiful 5 damage. But he'll only do 10 to us instead of 20 like he would have before if he doubled. So, that'll help. We can have... it's right, Boyd will die. Iron Lance. That's all we can do for now. Man, this guy is tough. I don't want to risk it. I really don't. So we'll have Soren deal with him. Because Soren is guaranteed to get him, so... Go with Soren! Alright. And yeah, now we'll go ahead and have Danamil come out with his crazy super mega attack power, strength, swords, and things like that. And yeah, we'll go ahead and use Mist this time on Boyd. And I'll use Riss on I should have used Mist on Oscar and Riss on Boyd, because Riss is able to heal more, but whatever. Go ahead and heal him. Alright. And yeah, alright. Well, we'll just have you guys on standby. Alright, Danamil. You're not Danamil, but whatever. Danamil can still come for us. Oh, yes. Excellent. What a defiant stare you have. You're exactly the type of prisoner I long for. I will watch as hope fades from your eyes and revel in despair. Revel as despair clouds your vision. It'll be transcendent. Don't count on it. I think he will though, Ike, because you're not fighting back. But that's the point. That's the trick. And I just realized, yeah, Soren basically has an armor effective weapon, because these guys are super low in resistance, so magic is good. Look who's come to play. I'm so very happy to see you. Now then, are you ready to become my prisoners and live a life of eternal bliss within my lovely dungeon? What a psychopath, jeez. Anyway, we'll go ahead and deal with this guy and attack him 3 times. Yes, not once, not twice, but 3 times with Soren. And that will definitely help. And wow, that's a lot of damage. Alright, Danamil. 5. Wow, that's so much damage. Alright, you have 10 defense, right? He got... Oh, holy cow. Well, you're fully healed, right? Alright, I'm putting you here so that you won't try to, like, go for our healers or something like that. Yeah, he can't even damage him. So you'll just be a distraction. Volk, can you like move to the side? These guys won't be able to attack. Wait, this guy can actually. He has 16, 2 defense. Whatever. I'll just go ahead and like rescue with me and Marcia, just in case that the archer goes first or second rather. That Danimil goes first. Here, I'll go heal from here. Alright, go job. So yeah, go ahead and oh no, wrong one. Okay, well, it's not too late. We could go like this. Yeah, alright. Good. And all we gotta do is end, and yeah. Alright. And yeah, the archer goes first. That's actually pretty handy. And yeah, I figured he would still go for Ike because, well, Ike can't really fight back, so yeah. Alright, so the hammer's got terrible accuracy compared to the axes, so, or the normal axes. So you may have weapon triangle advantage, but oh wow, okay, I'll use this. This is a 99 chance to hit. Perfect. Go, Titania. You'll not escape. I will see you all dead. You will be executed. Good riddance, man. You were freaking me out. Alright, which one to send to the convoy? I don't know. Any one of them really. It doesn't matter. Alright, chest key. Alright, we'll, wait, no, 13 is enough. Yeah, I was thinking, man, I don't want to have to keep using fire. I want to level up the wind. But yeah, finally, we've taken out all of the enemies. So it took a while. But you know what? It was nice because we had no restarts this time. And, oh my god, that's not a good level up, but whatever. No restarts this time, and we managed to kind of get things done pretty smoothly. So yeah, now all we gotta do is, we gotta order, the other partner units to go here. So this will take a while. I probably should have had them moving already. But yeah, you need them to all escape to get some extra bonus experience. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give Oscar the I'm gonna give him the chest key, so I can already get started on taking some of these chests. And got a javelin, nice. You could use one. There we go. Now they're starting to move. I just wanted to clear out the enemies so that these guys wouldn't be in danger, but I could have been directing them the whole time to kind of make things go faster, but oh well. Alright, Boyd has nothing left, but because I really want to help level up Mist and Briss, I'll go ahead and just heal him up anyway. Alright. Okay, magic skill, speed, resistance, not bad, that's pretty good. Okay. Whoops. I don't know why. I feel like my allergies are kicking in today. It's not good. Yeah, I don't know why. I've been sneezing and had a little bit, it's a tiny bit of a runny nose. Oh well, it is what it is. That happens. But yeah, so Boyd doesn't have any. Yeah, he doesn't have any. Whatchamacallit, any keys or anything. So I'll have him run away now. You sure you don't need me to stay behind and watch your back? Alright. And Soren has a chest key. Okay, so he'll go here. Alright, Steel Lance. And you have a chest key, so go ahead and take this one. Ah, no, you dummy. Shoot. I forgot that take is like almost always the first option. I don't know why, but it is kind of annoying when I'm just spamming A. I should check it first before I just spam A though. But whatever, we're good now. Alright, I'll have Oscar leave on the next turn. And then Yeah, everyone can slowly but surely get away. Looks like there are no more chest keys or anything, so yeah, we'll just go ahead and have you escape, just making sure. Yes, you have one more chest key, so we can have Volk escape. And he says nothing. He just runs off. Now he's the only one left. You know what, I just realized it probably would have been a... It'll be a good idea if I have Oscar help out Braum there. There's he is taking a while. Ooh, a short axe. That's really good. I'll send that to the convoy for now. Matter of fact, actually I have Titania help him because she's got like that one extra movement. So that really helps out a lot. Alright, Soren, you go next. I don't like it, but I'll follow your orders and go ahead. But Ike, watch yourself. Alrighty. And yeah, you can go too. Right then. Guess I'm going ahead now. Be careful, Ike. Alright. And no one else is really hurt, so I guess our healers can go too. I wonder if I should really go on ahead. You'd better hurry, Ike. Alright, miss, you're next. I'm gonna go on now, Ike. I'll be waiting for you, so hurry. Okay, and it should just be Ike. Alright. Thank you. Here I go. And yeah, don't worry about Sephiran. He doesn't need to escape. If you want, you could capture him, I guess, and have him escape that way, but it really doesn't do anything. But, I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I was thinking maybe I'll go ahead and capture him just for the sake, it'd be kind of funny, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Alright. Okay, well, let's go ahead and, we'll drop Braum there. Turning my back on the enemy is against my knightly vows, but the princess's safety comes first. Alright. Other phase. Player phase. And I could have Oscar just, like, run away with Braum, but I want to see Braum's dialogue too. And then, yeah, Titania and Ike will be the last to run. Oh, shucks. Is it because... Oh my god, that's so dumb. That is really dumb. So because Braum was not on the target area, he didn't want to escape. Whatever. At last, I can leave this place behind. Thank goodness. I know I'm changing my accent like so many times. I know some people probably don't really know the difference between southern accents, but trust me, I got it pretty wrong many times. Anyway, let's go ahead and get these guys out. I'm gonna ride ahead, Ike. I want to see if there are more enemy units ahead. And now you, Titania. Ike, I'm going on ahead. Keep the road secure. And of course, time to get out of here, right? Time to get out of here. Alright. I've brought one of the Crimean soldiers who's being held prisoner. I'm sure you're unaware of this, but I am... Princess Alencia! Oh, yes, quite right. I'm Kieran. I served under General Geoffrey, or is it Joffrey? I think it's Joffrey, yeah, Joffrey. Anyway, I served under General Joffrey as leader of Crimea's 5th Platoon. My platoon had the honor of escorting you from the palace during Dane's attack. Really? You were there then? I was. Lord Rennie ordered my platoon to accompany General Joffrey and serve as your escort. Our mission was to see you safely out of Crimea to Gallia's king. But we failed you. And when you were lost to us, I believe my worthless life was at its end. Yet here you are. To think that I would be so blessed as to see you again. Such emotion. The tears. Kieran, where are the others? Such terrific emotion. So, I beg your pardon? Did anyone other than yourself survive? Of course. Though I was the only one unfortunate enough to suffer the misery of captivity. General Joffrey and several of his soldiers fought off the Dain attack. They were able to slip away. Even now they wait in Crimea, hoping for one last chance to strike a blow against Dain. Joffrey? He's alive? Ah, how those words drive off the shadows across my heart. Thank you, Kieran. Thank you for surviving. You are too kind, Your Highness. The opportunity to serve you again is the greatest reward I could ask for. For as long as I draw breath, I will stand ready at your side. This I swear. Alright, we all know where Kieran stands. How about you two? Will you recognize Princess Alencia as the rightful heir to the Crimean throne? Will you fight for her? Look here, my name's Braun, and this lass is Neffany. We're just simple country militiamen from the same territory. Now, we don't know much about nobles and stuff. Kings and queens don't matter much when you're working the fields. Of course, we know we'll be in trouble if someone takes our fields away from us, so that's why we joined the militia. This King of Dain is no friend of ours, and I hear he's doing terrible things too. Vile tortures with rusty nails and more. Well, that's going to happen to my family. I left them all back home, and I'm so worried I could hardly see straight. If you defeat the King of Dain, will this country return to the way it used to be? Is that what you're after? It is my hope. I may not be as powerful as my father, but I will never abandon Crimea. You sound like a lady who stands by her word. Looks like my choice is easy. Mine too. I'll fight in your name. I'll help you and yours, and we'll send those Dain milksops packing. Thank you. I beg your pardon? You're... Oh, blessed saint. Master Sephiran, you live! Braun, Neffany, are either of you wounded? Oh, we're fine, but what about you? You were jailed for helping us. I'm so sorry. I hope they didn't hurt you. It's nothing to fret about. Everyone's safe, and that's what matters. Oh, blessed one. Pardon me, may I have a moment? Yes? Oh, you're the man I met earlier. I owe you so much for freeing me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You don't have to thank us. However, I am curious about your situation. Why were you aiding Crimea soldiers? Do you question my story? You're a monk on a pilgrimage as well as an ally of Crimean resistance fighters? Under the circumstances, do you blame me? Tell me something, Ike. If you came across a wounded person, could you ignore his plight? Normally, no, I could not. But in times like these where it means risking my own life, I don't know, it's tough to say. You're quite honest. However, if actually faced with such a choice, a man such as yourself would not hesitate. If faced with an individual in pain, you would act instinctively. Your body would not wait for the command. Who are you, really? You're so calm, so full of peace. I can't believe you're a simple monk. If you'll forgive me, I must be going. Fare thee well, young warrior. I am certain that we will meet again. Mysterious indeed. Ike? Oh, hello, Volk. What do you want? I was thinking about traveling with you for a bit. I'll be in the general area, so if you need anything, you can call me. I'll help you out. For a fee, of course. What did you say? Why would you do such a thing? In times such as these, there must be many parties that need intelligence. Well, you sparked my curiosity. And besides, we'll just leave it at that. That's not acceptable. Don't be so inflexible. It's not as if I'll be joining your merry band or anything. This is strictly business. And yet you, Titania, I believe this is a good opportunity. We will almost certainly have need of this man's talents. He is a dubious character at best, but at least we know his motives. Everything begins and ends with gold. He'll be easy to control. Soren, he's standing right there. I don't think he minds. What will it be, Ike? The decision's yours. Let him come. Very well, you may do as you like. Excellent. Call me if you need anything. I should change Volk's voice. Maybe I should try something different. Maybe something a little more gruff. I don't know. Anyway, first the thief and then that monk. What an odd band of characters you've attracted. Ranulph, have you finished your errands? All done. But about those two. Yeah, they're both rather mysterious. Well, the monk seems like a decent enough fellow. Determining who is a friend and who is a foe is something I must be able to do. But it's just so hard. That's only because you don't have enough information to base your judgment on. All we can do now is press on. You're right. Alright. Ally escaped. 120 bonus XP. Nice. And yeah, we would have gotten more if we didn't get caught. But like I said, I don't think it would be worth it. And all that combat experience that we gained from defeating all of those enemies, I think makes up for it. And also, I see that we got 128. Did we still somehow get bonus experience for the turn limit or something? Or, like, I don't know where that 8 extra experience point came from. Oh, wait. No, duh. That's how much I have in total, not how much I got in this chapter. I had 8 left from all the level ups I did. Oops. Well, so that went pretty smoothly. It did take a while, but there weren't really too many like headaches or parts where I was like nervous about losing a unit. It seemed like everything was pretty under control this time, so that's good. It did take like 20 turns or 21. Actually, probably took a little more because of the last few turns at the end with having the partners trying to escape. But yeah, hopefully the next few turns won't or chapters won't go that slowly. I'm pretty sure the next chapter should go pretty fast as long as I don't mess up. And we don't know exactly how well that's going to go because I've been messing up a lot lately. But I have a good feeling that I could do this next one relatively quickly. So, yeah. But anyway, that'll do for now. So, thank you guys for watching. And until next time, I'll see you later.